Hello, everybody. This is Leon. It's been a rough weekend, not from this standpoint, but on a personal standpoint. But that said, I'm in a good place here. I can't think of a reason not to fuse Thor right now. We've been going through and doing it, so let's just get it done. Let's fuse her up. And we are fused and have our big guy. This should help a little bit. We'll see how he helps us out overall. But I think he might be going on. There's a lot of teams that he can go on. Increase attack, crit damage, all enemies, and had 75% chance of placing decreased resistance, which is fine. But looks like this is just on himself. Before doing this, he placed it on just himself, the increase. After hitting initial selected enemy, all other enemies will be hit in random order. This is freaking awesome. And it hits increase. And then hit with 20, 30, 40% chance of repeating the attack. Come on. Pretty good. And then here he does the thunder counter stuff. And he can place a stun. So that's pretty cool. He might become my new one of the guys on my team for PvP. So we got our Thor and we're all done. I got a question in the comments, or not question, it was kind of a comment in the comment section. People really liked the old they liked the damage that this team does, so I'll just run through what this team is. So this team is this team down here. Wixwell Infinity Comp. Obviously the main guy is Wixwell, and he puts out a shield. And all these guys have shield components put on them, so they build the shields along with it. Wixwell. Come on, don't. Wixwell does hit. I suppose I can pull it in here. We'll start with Wixwell. Wixwell has he does everything. You don't put any restrictions on him. And speed should be better than 200. I actually think it's better than 220. It should be for all. But you can get that. And then his big thing that he does, even though we'll let shields come in, because everybody has their own shields to start, he continuously increases the shield strength. And so we need him to take care of his business. This guy here, we do not want trunk art. We don't want the taunt. We don't want the unkillable. We don't want the shield. But we definitely want Vinequake. That's the one that reduces the cooldowns. Demitha, again, decrease cooldowns. Then decreases the duration of all allies debuffs by 1 turn. No, that wasn't it. It's this one, isn't it? I can replace Demitha. Increases duration of all. Oh. Yeah, this one here. Demitha. I mean, I suppose I can replace Demitha. She's not doing anything for me right now. Block. I can replace Demitha. I've been wanting to replace her and get even more. Grisur, he's fucking awesome. He does all this stuff, but this is where he's really awesome. He attacks all enemies, places a provoke on all allies for 2 turns. Heals, increases the duration of all buffs. This is the important thing. Increase the duration of all buffs. That's what I need, is increased duration of all buffs. And I believe she does that too. Increase the duration of all buffs. Increases the duration of all ally buffs by 1 turn. So that's why we need Demitha. That's why we need Grisur. Because we got to keep the shields lasting forever. And then this guy here, his only thing that he does is he does the burn. He does all my damage. So Wixwell puts up a shield and extends it, and extends it, and extends it, and extends it. All these guys have shield buffs on them. So if we look at all the guys in the champions, if I go to champions, if we take a look at all the guys that I have on the team here, we'll start out with Wixwell. See that he has a shield comp. We go to Reserve, should be right around here too. Here we go. I don't have the shield comp on him, but he continues to keep the shield. Where's Grisur? Grisur here. He doesn't have a shield comp, but he keeps the shield up. And we come down to Geo. He doesn't have a shield comp. But if we watch, and I'm going to do this, usually I start on auto. I don't want to do quick battle, but I'll leave it on auto. What we're going to see is the Wixwell effect, and we're going to see how we're going to extend those shields. So you can see everybody has a shield, and Wixwell has 2. And we add a shield. So the shield comp that's on Wixwell puts a shield on everybody. So that's the one that's going to grow. So this little bad boy here, it's not a very big shield, but it's a shield nonetheless. And it's going to decrease cooldowns, increase buff, and you can see we're at 4, and then 3, and then 4, and it's just going to continuously grow. And you're going to see these lines, instead of being, a third white, they're going to be all white here pretty quick. And so we're going to have those shields up permanently. And Wixwell is the one who puts the shield on everybody. And so these shields will go away, the white ones, because Wixwell casts the spell that puts the shields out, and that replaces those shields. But you can see here, we've got this little shield here, and that's the one that's giving us all of our health, and it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And so we're doing great damage, and all the damage that we're doing is when he hits him. He reflects it. Well, when he hits anybody because of him, they all reflect back. And the putting Geo as my lead makes him the target for everything. And so the single attacks go against Geo, and we have the block buffs that keeps getting extended. And we are now at the point where we've got big enough shields where he can't kill us. So now we're just going to rinse and repeat everything that we've done over and over and over again. And we'll end up, my best score is 401 million, but I think I can upgrade that because I just upgraded him to level 4. +4, whatever you want to call it. So I think we might get a little bit more. But that said, it doesn't do that much. It just makes them last longer. And hell yeah, let's keep them alive as long as possible. We have one of these guys is putting out the I can't even think what it's called now. Smite. We have a guy putting out Smite. That helps. If I were smart, and I'm not, if I were smart, once again, and I'm not, I would be putting some poisons in here. But I just, having one of these guys in a poison set would really increase damage a lot. But I just can't do it because if, right now he has 5 debuffs on him. If we do too many, he doesn't get the burn on him. And if he doesn't get the burn on him, then Geo doesn't do his damage. And the damage that we're gaining from the poisons goes away. I should just grow a pair and put one of these guys in a poison set. I just haven't grown a pair yet. So, that's my team. That's how I run it. It's a very easy team. Everybody's above 220, and everybody's as tanky as freaking possible, and we just want everything to go through. And that's all we're doing. So, yeah, as you can see here, even with his worst hits now, he's not taking down anybody. The only guy he might be able to take down is Demitha, and that's about to become there. Now it's pretty much out of reach for Demitha now too. So, yeah, we just keep stacking and stacking and stacking. And no one's doing any great amount of damage. You can see everybody just doing 30,000, 20,000. Wow, we got a 70,000 there. Another 70,000. Wow. But that's where most of the damage comes. I mean, there was a 250,000 plus a bunch of other things. I bet you that was a $500,000 point hit. And it was pretty much all reflect damage. So we just keep on cruising, keep on reflecting damage, and let this bad boy run. So that's how I run my Wixwell team. I grabbed onto Thor. So we have Thor, we have Wixwell. I think this is a good day. I'll talk to you guys later.